let's start off with congratulations because this movie is fantastic.
Thank
You
you.
did amazingly well. How do you begin to prepare for a character like this? Because she's very deceiving, to say the least.
Yes, definitely. So I think I read the script about 5 times before I even started with any prep. And I just tried to figure out the different personalities of Sky. She has a lot of different layers to her, and I wanted to establish each one and then know which headspace she is in for each of the scenes. So I did 6 weeks of stunt training, just learning how to use all the weapons she uses and really talk to psychologists. And I mean, I also study psychology to really get into the psyche of Sky and journaled as her and really thought of the story, what made her the person she is in the movie and she is today. And it was a beautiful journey because you really build this empathy and these emotions and really have this connection with the character where you really do feel things they feel. And it was 8 weeks of very intense preparation where Sky is everything I did every single day. And it was beautiful getting to know the character.
That's insane. As an audience member, you really feel for her in the beginning. You really want her to succeed, and that change, you're still kind of rooting for her. For you, in the preparation, how do you get to be both that innocent and yet conniving and the con artist she becomes?
That was one of the hard parts for me because I had to find what is it in Sky that changed her to be that. And I think it's a lot of emotional abuse since she was young. And getting through all that hurt where she knows no other way as to use her beauty to get to a goal and how to manipulate love. And she never really knows what love is. And then Chris comes along and she has no idea what's going on. And at the same time, she has this old behavior pattern she falls onto where she's like, this is all I know how to do. But at the same time, what is happening? Because there's genuine emotions. And I think finding that part, there's this bipolar part of Sky where she's incredibly sweet and innocent and then just so aggressive. But then noticing how this all fits into this one person who just has so much hurt and so much abuse. And then having these, she uses humor to just deal with her emotions because she does not want to deal with emotions.
You have two amazing co-stars in Cameron and Frank Grillo. How is it playing off of them? Because they both have such contrasting characters as well.
Yeah, they really do. And I mean, Cameron, it was amazing working with him. He's one of the most dedicated actors I ever met. He is so prepared. He knows exactly what he's doing. He would do everything to make his character as believable and as strong as he can. And there's so much to learn from his commitment. And he's a very sweet person, also Offset. He has a very good heart. And it's just been so wonderful to experience and work with him on this movie to create Shattered. And then Frank is just, he has a presence when he walks into the room and he starts acting. There's this presence and this authority that also the character needs. And just playing with these different kind of actors is beautiful to create a movie like this.
And I talked with the director about the house because the house is just another character all on its own. What was your experience with the house like, and all the high tech equipment that is part of that house?
I mean, like you said, the house is one of the main characters. And also when casting it was treated like a character. It was quite funny. And you can see how that changes throughout the movie as well. At the beginning, it's this very warm, cozy place where they fall in love. And then slowly it becomes more isolated, more empty, more cold. And you can see how the house kind of reflects the setting of the entire movie. And it was so special because we only shot for 20 days. And I think out of the 20 days, 18 were at that house. And seeing that change and also the development of how the technology plays a role. Once it was used to kind of protect Cameron or Chris in the movie, and then it's used against him. And it just shows that everything kind of has two sides to it.
Definitely. And even though this is a very intense thriller, what did you enjoy the most about your character?
What I really enjoyed about Sky is just all the emotions she had but buried, and then kind of how they all came alive. And I think there was so much depth to her, and I think there was so much in every single character she interacted with. She was different. She had a different personality, and just being able to explore all of these and working with all these fantastic actors that bring out these different sides of her was an incredible journey. And then Lewis, he was fascinating to work with. He knew exactly what he wanted. He had a fascinating vision. He made us all feel very safe and just very comfortable in making the project.
Awesome. Well, congratulations once again, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.